Alright, so this is going to go over core bracing and glute contraction leading into the bridge exercise. So I'm very big on making sure that your core is nice and firm, bracing the core before you start really any type of lower body type of exercise, especially with the bridge. If your core is not stiff, then your back might arch during the bridge, and that can cause stress in the low back, and it's not as efficient of an exercise that way. So we'll go over the steps. If you have a hard time getting the core to contract or knowing if you're even doing it right, go ahead and place a couple of fingers on each side of the belly button, a couple inches away from the belly button. And all you're going to do is a quick breath out, kind of like you're blowing out a birthday candle. So when you do that, you should feel your core kind of stiffen up underneath your finger. That's the type of contraction that you want to do when you're bracing the core for any type of exercise. So again, it's you might can even see in the video, everything tightened up here. So that's the first part. So it's a squeeze of the core, and then it's a squeeze of the glutes. Same thing if you have a hard time being able to tell if you're getting a glute squeeze, you can put your fingers on both sides of the glutes here, and you can actually feel yourself contract those muscles. The muscle will bunch up underneath your fingers. So that's how you know it's contracting. As you get better, you won't need to feel, your brain and body will just talk to each other. So squeeze, squeeze, and then lift into a bridge. If you're not getting a good contraction of either of these muscle groups, don't even bother with the lift. Just focus on actually feeling the muscles contracting, getting good at that first. Then you can progress yourself by actually going into a lift. So again, squeeze, squeeze the glutes, and lift the hips. Only go as high as you can without compensating. So if I'm trying to go super high, but I start to feel it in my back or even feel stress in my neck, then I'm going too high and it doesn't matter. Basically, once your hip runs out of room, that can be based on flexibility in the hip flexors anyway. So once your hip runs out of room, that you're starting to feel it somewhere else, that's how you know that you're at your stopping point. You might only be able to go an inch off of the ground. It doesn't matter as long as you're getting the good contraction, and it's like a medium to difficult level of intensity for you. All right? Good luck.